was here, it's just something that we are not into. We consider it as something that we see in school, and after that we go home, we really don't value it. So on my last year at the University of Minnesota, I decided to go home and visit. And when I visited Ethiopia, every time I go home, I want to make sure that, I spend too much time walking and spend too much time, listening to people and going to places like a hospital and see, the things that are going on in there. And every time when I come back here, I come back here sad. I came back here unhappy because the thing that I see there, the community and the living standard is not what I expected to be. Because when I go, I don't only visit Gambela, I go to other part of Ethiopia. And the thing that I see in other regions of Ethiopia and the thing that I see in Gambela are very different. In Gambela, like most of you mentioned here, we don't have children books. Children books, the one that you see are either written in Amharic or in Tigrinya or in Oromia, but you don't see anything written in the Anywaa language. And most of the books that are available, like you said, are the Bibles and the books that they teach in the government school, but those are not suitable for children who are starting to learn to read and write, because a lot of words, but children love pictures. Children love to see illustration. So those are the things that are not really available for our people, and most of our people struggle. They struggle in school. When they go to high school, they don't pass the government exam for university. So adding to that, so having that as one of the disadvantages that we have in Ethiopia, we also don't have our history books, And most of the time when I go to Addis, to places where you see a lot of light-skinned Ethiopian, the majority light-skinned Ethiopian is mostly in Addis Ababa. When you get out of Gambela, you get insulted, called names that you really don't experience here in the US. You get called Baria, which is a slave. When you translate it in English, you get called Lama. You get called charcoal just because you have a darker skin. You get called monkey just because you have a darker skin. But these are coming from black folks who have light skin. They think that they're better than those who are darker. And they don't treat the Anywaa people, especially if you're darker skin, as Ethiopian, as equal as them, because they think, we, the light skin, we are the real Ethiopians, we created Ethiopia, but the darker people, we are considered as I don't think it's a second-class citizen, maybe it's like third class. And we are not considered as human beings, to be honest. So I had those kind of questions in my mind, why are they calling us a slave in our home country? What are they discriminating against us? Why are they, treating us in this way in a country that we call home? A country that our people died for. Our people fought in many battles. Our people sacrificed their life, but we are still treated this way. Why? So I started to dig down, learn the history, and dig out most of the things. Where is this hatred coming from? Where is this perspective coming from? So as I searched and quest for this information, I was like, it is good to write a book. So I put that together and asked our elders, did a lot of research, read a lot of books, and that is how I came to write this book. So when you read it and you see a lot of darkness, a lot of things that are happening in the book, just know that I'm coming from that perspective. Why are this happening to our people, but we live in a country that we consider our country, and we are treated this way?
Thank you, Jacob.